Timeline boards represent chronology of your projects, milestones, and other portfolio items. This type of view is perfect for product roadmaps or annual plans. Timelines are highly customizable. You can group items in swim lanes and sublanes, display any data on a timeline card, add dynamic color coding and resource information. Let me show you what you can achieve with timelines in Portfoleon. To create a timeline board, use the New button or press Add Board on the All Boards screen. Now Portfoleon shows all items of your portfolio on one timeline. It is a pretty crowded picture. Let's bring some order here. First of all, I group the items by department. If I would need to split the view further, creating subgroups of items within the same department, I could use the sublane setting. But in this example I'll keep it simple. Now the view is more comprehensive, but not vivid enough. Let's use coloring by the same department field. This makes groups of items more clearly separated from each other. It is also possible to show resource information and dependencies on a timeline. We will explore this functionality deeper in our next videos. This board now is good for a general overview of the projects. But what if you need to zoom into the reality of one particular department? Let's alter this view to show only marketing projects. For this purpose I add a filter condition by department. The general filter can be used for any board type and defines which data is taken from the system to be shown on it. The filter allows combining multiple conditions. Let's split the projects by topic and use coloring by product. We've got a good view, but with multiple empty lanes. This happened because some topics, like infrastructure or integrations, are not applicable for marketing projects. I used the Hide and Used Lanes setting to fix this problem. To make this timeline informative, I can add more data on each card. We'll talk about project phases and resources in the next videos. And now let's add Project Manager, Customer Segment, Project State, and Complexity Score on a card. You can alter the lane header width and add summary information about the items in a lane, for example, an average complexity score. Timeline adjusts its boundaries and scale according to the data, which is shown on it. But you can as well set them as you need. If you need to quickly analyze the data, use the built-in Quick Filter. This timeline which we've built is not a static picture. It's a dynamic view that reacts to changes in your portfolio automatically. You can create projects, programs, initiatives, or other items using the New Bar button. If you need to create a milestone, key date, or another item, which happens in a particular point in time, use the New Flag button. There are other ways to create items on a timeline. For example, you can use the New button or double-click an empty area on a timeline. To open an item form, simply click on a bar or a flag. But if you need to move an item in time or change its duration, you can also do it directly on a timeline by dragging an item horizontally or resizing it. When you drag an item vertically from one lane to another, the value in the corresponding field changes accordingly. For example, if I move the project chatbot setup from the customer support lane to the web store, then its department changes to web store. And since we color also by department here, the tone of the card changes as well. When you drag items vertically, you can use the Shift key to make sure the dates are not changed accidentally. Timeline allows you to visualize and manage the big picture in real time. Create timelines to present your plan in a boardroom, communicate it to different stakeholders, and communicate on the current status.